Alright, how's it gonna put off the fire here? And today we're gonna be reviewing the Xtransbots MX-47 Ron, aka Ironhide. This is their take on another masterpiece Ironhide. If you know, we already have one from Takara. Here he is in his truck mode. Now, before we take a look at that, let's we've already seen the packaging if you watched my boxing, and inside the box you get the typical collector's card. You can see 84 MX-47 security, Ron, Xtransbots Master X series, and then in the back you get a brief bio. If you want to read it, pause it right now to read. There's tech specs, and that's it for the card. So here is Ron, aka Ironhide, in his vehicle mode, and it looks good. I do have a couple complaints with this mode, and we'll get into that as we go through. But right here you can see the nice chrome used here for the bumper and the headlights as well. And then you get some orange down here for those lights. You get orange for the indicator lights as well. Got a yellow striping right there, which is cartoon accurate. Got all the windshields are painted. The windshield and windows are painted in this light blue. Same with back here. And you can even see the windshield wipers are also painted. You get silver right here as well. Silver for the back bumper, orange for the tail lights, which it came out of the box with the paint chip there. Sucks, but it is what it is. Now my complaint is this right here. This will not stay in place. I don't know why. It just won't. This stays fine, but this one does not. I don't know. But it doesn't really bother me much because he gets displayed in robot mode. However, though, he does roll real good. Like, this is the best rolling Ironhide that I think we've gotten in a long time. And another thing I want to point out is the wheels on him are die cast and the tires are rubber. So, that's cool. And for comparison, this is the only one I actually have transformed because I've been messing with him a lot. Here he is with Power of the Primes Optimus in his truck mode. There you have that. So, let's talk about accessories. We're going to put him off to the side real quick, because you do get the sled here, which is based off the G1 toy. You get the hair not included. Get some nice light blue paint for this part here, just like what you got on him. This looks like a seat, so I'm pretty sure if you got a figure, you can put him there. You get this, which tabs in, so you can fold that back, and I don't know why, but it does. It does tab in. I don't know why they didn't just make it there, but. And the reason you get this, because he comes with a bunch. I mean a bunch of accessories. So, let's get started. What do I want to start with? To be honest with you, I'm not even sure. We'll start with this. You get the G1 toy gun. Smaller than the official Masterpiece one, which I don't have them with me currently, so I can't compare them, unfortunately, but see, get this here, and it looks like that either the plastic. Okay, so you can see I can scrape this off. It seems like the plastic from in here is like going. It's rubbing onto the chrome, because they chromed out almost all the weapons. But you can put that in there. I'm not going to put it all the way, because it's actually a bit of a pain to get it back out. when you push it all the way down. I had to literally fight it. You get that, and then as well you get this drill right here, and it's nicely painted, nicely molded, chromed, and the tip is chromed at least, and it goes in on the top of that. So just like that, you get that there. And then you get two of his normal guns with the blast effects here. They're chromed out as well. They really like to use the chrome, don't they? These just go in here, pretty much like the original Masterpiece Ironhide. If I can grip this, come on. There we go. So, I don't think you can. You get this as well. This doesn't store. I'm not going to show you ones that don't store it. You get this as well. And you get these two tabs. Also, real quick, this fires. So you do get that. That's actually cool. And this just goes in right up here. And then you get this that stores back there. Alright, so you get this metal detector. And this stores on either of these two ports here, or 3 port. So there you get that. You get his jetpack, also chromed out. And it's got blast effects that aren't removable. I mean, you can take this off, but these are not removable. You want to... There is this tab. There is this slot right into there. Just take it, plug it in. Done. Guess what? We're not done. We got more. He's got these hand accessories. And you can remove these here as well. Have them as normal if you want. And these store right back here as well. But wait. There's more. Get faces. Extra faces. I'll show more of them off in robot mode, but they can store right in here. Just gonna you can store the faces all right here. He comes with a lot. And I do mean a lot of accessories, so. So there you go. Almost everything is stored on here. Not everything can fit on here, but this is just a taste of, well, what you do get. So, there is that. Let's bring him back in. Now, none of them can store on him. So now we're going to get down to the transformation because there's not much else left to talk about with him. So, first thing we're going to do is come here to this, untab it. You also want to untab this part at the same time. It's a little difficult. But I kind of find it easy if I undo this, because now there we go. Okay. So once I undo this, I want to just come here and bring this up like so. And for some reason, I have a stress mark right there. And this doesn't even utilize... I have no idea. Just bring this down. Then this tab will slot in right there, like so. And guess what? Same thing on this side. So just make sure you undo, well, everything as much as you can. Come on. I'm glad that everything tabs in secure, but this is not. There we go. Whew. Bring it up, bring down, bring that in like so. And there we go. We get that. Now you want to come here, undo these bits right here. Like so. I forgot. Stay in. Actually, it doesn't even matter because we need to untap this and then we can just take this whole assembly and bring that up. And you can see it brings this arm piece with it. So we have this whole assembly up like so. Rotate here. Same thing. Undo. Untab. Bring. Oh, Lord. Bring this up. Bring it. There we go. Real quick, I recommend you get this done now. Bring these around and bring this up. And then you just want it to be like that. Okay. So now comes a difficult part where you got to rotate everything here. I've figured out a way to make this a little bit easier. And I will explain it as I go. But you want to bring these bits down and around. Bring that down and around. Then we can just bring this down. Bring that down. Bring these around like that and just get out of the way. The mirror just popped off. I'm trying to figure out which way this goes in. This way. Okay, there we go. Anyway, undo this if you can. And now I'm going to rotate at this assembly first. So this bottom assembly, it's a little difficult because you gotta work with everything that's here. So what I do is I rotate these around first. These bits with the headlights on. I rotate it around like that. And then I come here. There we go. And then I rotate this whole bottom assembly first. Then I rotate the windshield. And then I come here and I rotate this whole upper assembly. You didn't even see that. I am so sorry. So, I rotate this first. And then I gotta readjust. So that way you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So then after I rotate that, I rotate here at the windshield. And then I rotate at the upper assembly. Because, and the reason I do this now is because it actually, in a weird way, it makes it a little bit easier to work with. So, once you get that, you want to come here to this and bring this whole thing up. Sorry about that. I've been very under the weather lately. But bring this up all the all the way that you can. Bring these out like so. Bring this down now. And now just boop boop. Bring that down. Now this whole thing should sit into there. Now you can see right where we rotated those pieces above the headlights, there are ports right there. And it's going to peg into that right into here. Bring it out. Peg this in like so. Okay. So now the rest of this should be simple. Should. Take this bit and you want it to be fed right. You want to feed it through this gap. Like so. And then there is this tab that's going to slot in right here. It's going to pop out like so. And then this tab here is actually going to go into that slot there. And as you saw, I have to push it. I have to push it into here. Sometimes it's easier if I just... Come on. There we go. Then bring that down like so. And now take this bit, this tab will slot in right there. Like that. And then this smaller tab will slot into that slot right there. Like so. And there you go. This is how you want that to be done. Same thing here. Bring this down. Make sure that everything gets tabbed on in. You know, and I do have water here next to me. Drinking it is not doing me much. Come on. I haven't had difficulties with, there it goes. It's just because the camera's on. That it wants to be the way that it is. Okay. And then, you know, you repeat this process here. Bring that up. Bring this. Make sure this tabs in. And there we go. That whole upper assembly's done. Now for the legs. And the legs are simple. Just want to split it right here. You want to take the leg and bring it down. You can see that there. Want to bring it down like so. And you're going to have this look. So now, open this panel up. Rotate this wheel in. And these two posts are going to go into those two ports right there. Like so. And then you want to undo this. Come on. Undo. Undo. There we go. And then you want to bring it up and it will fill in that gap there. Take this bit, bring this down. We will flip up that piece there. Rotate this whole assembly around. Bring this up. Bring it down. Make sure that sits into there. Like that. And you get a leg all done. Same thing right here. Make sure that's down. And as far as I know, the correct position. Bring this around. Bring that in. And then come here. Bring this up. Bring this out. Bring that. Bring this up. Rotate this around. Bring this up. And there we have his legs all done. And now just one more I think one more should do it. Oh, yeah. That does it there. And now we'll bring down his arms. So bring down the arm. Extend it. You'll feel it click into place right there. Gonna rotate here. Open up this panel. Make sure the hand comes out like so. And then we can just rotate this back around. Rotate there at the hand. You're supposed to be facing forward. Oh, God. Okay. Make sure, again, that the elbow clicks. Open up the panel. Bring this out. Bring that out. Click that. And I'm just going to get him into a proper fist real quick, and then we can go from there. All right. And here he is. Here we have Xtransbots Ron, aka Ironhide, in his robot mode, and he looks amazing. In my opinion, he looks really... He looks good. You know, for our first third-party G1 version, he looks really good. Let's get in close here on that head sculpt. Very nice. I actually do think the face looks cartoon. Accurate enough. In my opinion, anyway, it does. Real quick, I want to point out, this is not the head that this face is for. I'm using the other head, and there is a reason for it. That reason is because the ball joint on the head is a lot tighter on this one than it is on the other one, and I don't know how to fix the ball joint on it. So, I figured, screw it. I'm just going to use this. Face seems to work. I don't care. But going down the body here, you can see this is painted a blue, which people don't like. I don't care about it, honestly. I think it looks good. Especially since he's fully 100% painted. His thighs are die-cast. Oh, wait, I forgot literally one more point of transformation. You want to come here and pull out these. Let me bring these up real quick so you can see. You want to pull it out right there. You can see it is out compared to this one that's in. Pull it out. Like that. You can see. There we go. Now it's fine. But you can see, though, going down here, going up the side. He looks amazing going down the back. He's very clean. Even the Masterpiece Ironhide, the official one, was clean. So, yeah, and now we're going to bring in some comparisons. First up, here he is with Devastator. This is still my Unite Warriors one. I don't think I'm going to get the Studio Series one. I'm not 100% on it yet. But there's how he looks with Devastator. Devastator's still a heavy boy. Who else do we got? In case any of you care, here he is with the one who got Prime killed. I'm never letting that go. He got Prime killed. And if you're wondering how the team is shaping up thus far, let me... You go into the back there. You know what you've done wrong. Like, you've done many things wrong. But here he is as well with Optimus Prime. right there. And I think they look good together. He's there, don't worry. I think this is great. I'm definitely gonna get Ratliff. Because honestly, I'm actually enjoying the figure now. After a little freak out I had earlier with him. But there you have that. Right there. There you have that. This prime's amazing. As well. So now, articulation on him. His head's on a ball joint. Kind of look up. He can look a pretty good bit down. He can also do... He can go... I don't know. His arms do a full 360. Right here, they do go out all the way up to here on a nice ratchet joint. Right there. You do also get a butterfly joint. It's not for transformation. And you get it. You can utilize it if you want to. He does have a bicep swivel. Now, he does have double jointed elbow. But here's the thing about it. It's up here for the first joint. It's literally at the bicep. And then right here above the bicep. So it's weird. That's pretty weird, but it is what it is. Okay. He does have wrist swivels. His thumb here is actually on a few separate hinges. It's got a hinge here, a hinge at the tip of the knuckle, and then this hinge right in here that brings it up and down. The fingers are on a hinge at the base and a hinge at the first knuckle. And the pointer finger is the only one that can move independently, while the other three fingers are on that same joint, but can all move together, which is the way Masterpiece used to do their joints. Now, due to a transformation thing, get a knob crunch. I don't count it, but you do get a waist swivel as well. If you don't turn it too far, it looks fine. But if you turn it way too far, it's like, okay, what's going on here? But does look good. Bring these up. I'm gonna get the arms out of the way. Legs move forward on a ratchet that far, back about that far there, outward. Can do the full splits there. Thigh swivel as well. Open up this panel and you get a double jointed knee right there. And the feet move up and down, and you get a heavy amount of ankle tilt. So there you have that. So now we are going to, well, we're actually going to just run through the accessories a bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my camera. So we're going to run through the accessories and show you everything he can do. So you can give him his skis that he did come with, even though mine doesn't like to use it. And because of me trying to put it on, I accidentally chipped that paint right there. It sucks, but you do get these if you want to use it. You also do get his flamethrower here. You can undo that, and M goes right about this. Oh, that's a satisfying click. But you can take it. There are two tabs here, two slots right here and here. Just take it, plug it on his back, and we will take the hose here, feed that under his arm. Then open up the hands or the fingers, And it is got the typical tab in the slot of the palm of method of weapon holding right there. And now you can make your friendly neighborhood Ironhide into an arsonist. Because he doesn't want to do that. So, you know, and you know what would go great with that? You can also give him a water cannon. So then that way, when he's done committing his crimes of arson, he can put out the water or the fire himself with his water cannon. He can angle it up, he can angle it down, he can even rotate it. So wherever he commits arson at, don't worry, he'll come. He'll fix it. He's like the reverse Bob the Builder. Can we burn it? Can we clean it? Yes, we can. You can have him flying with this thing on his back, like he did in that one episode. And you can also have him scan it for radar, if you want as well. You can also have him go like... to infinity and beyond. Oh wait, that's the wrong franchise. If you want to. And you can have them shoot from finger guns. Or, if you remove them, you can just have nice, you know, you can just have some relaxed hands. Totally up to you. Or they could be karate chopping hands. Whatever you want. It's your imagination. You can give him his drill if you want. And I don't know if anyone else has tried this yet, so I'm going to try it live on camera. Can you... Oh my lord, I think you can. Oh, that's not even the right one anyway. You can. You can put this right into here. You can put this in on his shoulder. So now he can drill on his shoulder. And he can hold his G1 toy gun while he is searching for metal. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. And you can have red face with white eyes Ironhide from the comic books. You can have a shouting Ironhide. You know, he can either be like, ah, or he can be like, but prime. Totally up to you. You get Marvel Comics face for the hide of Irons himself. You get talking Ironhide. Maybe he's talking to one of the moon bases. Maybe he's about to ready to shuttle for launch. And this is the final face you get for this figure. There you go. And you can have him blasting Decepticreeps. So, that is it. That is... Oh boy, this was a long video. Or 34 minutes, good lord. This has been a review of the Xtransbots Ratliff? What? Rod. And he is a good figure. I like him. I just hate the fact that I chipped his paint trying to get accessory on. No idea what that is, to be honest with you. It sucks, but it's gonna happen. They're not known for the paint staying on. Paint happens, you know, you accidentally scrape it off, it's fine. But this figure overall, I recommend him. I'm not going to highly recommend him, but I do recommend him if you don't have Ironhide in your collection yet. This is pretty good. Just Remind me not to post the first video I did of him because, oh boy, that would not be, oh, that would not be good. But he is fun overall as well. There's just lots of things that could have been improved on him. But, hey, at the end of the day, he works well for my collection. I don't know if I'll get the Fans Toys one. Not really sure on that yet because I don't want to spend $200 on him. But there we go. So if you guys did like it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that way you never miss a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. Throwing this in real quick. I forgot to mention something. You get stickers. These stickers have like the heart monitors on them or something. I don't know. They have the lines on them. You throw them right here on the windows. And I don't know if it turns them non-transformable. It says it's removable, but I'm not going to try it. So, yeah. Bye.